My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, Grüße aus Deutschland, greetings from Germany. Right off the bat, to give you my update on what I think of Chantal, it's not worth reacting to. She said she wouldn't eat bread, now she's eating bread. She has no idea that there's sugar contained in berries. And yeah, the exercises I'm not so interested in. I'm just gonna let her do her thing, and when something relevant happens and it doesn't look like it will be because she doesn't have what it takes to change her life, then I'm gonna jump in. Her views are at an all-time low. It's almost pathetic to look at it. I mean, look at that. And so yeah, I have not much to say about that, and so let's just move on to Amber's latest vlog. So here she is. The title of the latest vlog is My CT Scan Results. Well, finally, took her over a week. Ozempic, Semaglutide, update, and appreciating life. Okay. The whole thing is 10 minutes long. It looks like she is scheduling them, so every other day we can expect another vlog. If she doesn't pick up the quality of her vlogs, then I'm just gonna do a weekly summary or whatever, because this is not even worth my time. But let's do another one and see what she lied about this time. So right off the bat, it's easy to see she's still gaining weight. She's a couch sitting on a couch. It's sad to watch, but it's her own decision, just like Chantal. They wake up every morning, they have the opportunity to change things, and they just don't. And because they have no other way of making money, we keep seeing them pop up on our computer screens. I mean, we could easily not click on whatever they're posting, but here we are. Let's just see what she had to say today.
Hello, you guys.
Hey.
Welcome to a new vlog. So we are starting off with my CT scan results.
Well, it was about time.
And I kind of want to go through how I found out. I woke up today with no call from my doctor, and I do have like this portal thing going through the imaging center that I went to get the CT scan. They said that the results might be on there even before my doctor calls me. So I was like, okay, like I woke up and I immediately was like, let me check that. Well, I saw the results and I got to see the results of like each one of my organs. It showed that I have a hernia, which I've known that. I actually got it from getting a full hysterectomy, a 21-inch incision.
21-inch, huh? Do you switch numbers willy-nilly?
My incision is vertical and it's about 12 inches long. So it's really, really big. The reason why they did it like that is because that was the safest way for them to do it on me because of my size and how I'm proportioned and stuff like that. About 3 months ago, diagnosed with uterine cancer. 5 weeks ago, got a total hysterectomy vertical. My incision is vertical and it's about 12 inches long. So it's really, really big. The reason why they did it like that is because that was the safest way for them to do it on me because of my size and how I'm proportioned. I have a hernia, which I've known that. I actually got it from getting a full hysterectomy, a 21-inch incision.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Yeah, they said that that might happen to me, and it did. So I knew I had that, but that was in the results. And then something else I knew that I had is I have a benign tumor on my adrenal gland, which is actually pretty common. I've
Never heard of it before, but if it's common in your world, it's fine with me.
known about this for years, so I knew that. But the big thing that I was looking for was, what does it say about my bladder? Because I was very scared that my cancer did come back, and I was scared that it came.
The cancer can't come back when it has never been in your body. I mean, we all have cancer in our body. It's just a matter of, blah, blah, yada, yada. But yeah, she was never diagnosed with cancer, and she needs to stop saying it.
In the form of bladder cancer, that is what I have been just like dying about on the inside for the last.
Strange, with as many UTIs as these girls have and kidney infections because they sit in their own filth and they can't wipe properly anymore. Strange that she would go to bladder cancer.
Lack of a better term, just constant anxiety and intrusive thoughts and just like tons of fear.
I don't think she knows what intrusive thoughts are.
But there's nothing on my bladder, there's nothing in my bladder. The results said I have a remarkable, as they call it, remarkable bladder.
I think she misread something. I've never heard that expression before when it comes to a bladder. A remarkable bladder, and it means that there are no remarks concerning it. Everything's normal. Dude, homegirl needs 24/7 supervision.
It's like the technical term they use. So I literally was worrying for nothing. So then I kept going through and I was like, okay, well, it has to be something. Well, so it turns out that I have a 6 mm kidney stone.
Okay.
In my kidney. It's non-obstructable.
And again, she did not pay attention, or she cannot read, or she cannot comprehend things. What was said or written was probably a non-obstructing kidney stone. It usually does not cause pain. However, they can cause a dull ache located over the affected kidney. Often, non-obstructing stones can lead to blood in the urine. Kidney stone pain is most severe when the stones move into the ureter or tube connecting the kidney to the bladder. And so she does not understand what is going on, holds TED Talks here. She should be yanked off this platform for spreading this much misinformation.
And then I immediately Googled it, and it says that you can have blood in your urine from having this. And I was like, oh my God. And just instantly, I just felt so relieved. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna call my doctor because I'm reading these results. I see them. I know how to comprehend them.
Yeah, that would be the first time you comprehend what a doctor says.
But I would like my doctor to talk to me about them. So when I called, the nurse said that my doctor didn't see anything on there to be alarmed about and everything looked fine.
Everything looks fine. She doesn't have high blood pressure, sleep apnea, lipodema, lymphedema, or any other infections in her body, or undiagnosed, untreated mental disorders. No. The girl is fine, guys.
And that I should still go to the urologist. But I mentioned to the nurse that it does say that I have a 6 mm kidney stone. And I was wondering, like, is that what is causing my symptoms? So she's like, oh, okay, hold on, I'll ask him. She went and asked him, and he said that, yeah, that's probably what is causing it. But still, see the urologist. Especially because that kidney stone is kind of big, I'm not gonna lie.
And big shocker, of course, she did lie again, because an easy Google search would have told her that around 80% of kidney stones can pass on their own. The amount of time it takes for you to pass a kidney stone depends on its size and location. A stone that's smaller than 4 millimeters may pass within 1 or 2 weeks. A larger stone could take about 2 to 3 weeks to completely pass. And so, yes, see the urologist and stop flapping and stop spreading misinformation.
I don't know what they're gonna want me to do with that, but the issue is
she's gonna have to pass it, right?
I called, and since I'm a new patient, appointment isn't until November. So that's pretty far from now. So I don't know if I should ask to be referred to somewhere else that could see me sooner, or what I should do.
Why? Because all of a sudden your health is important? Not really.
I'm kind of in a conflicting area right now, but ultimately I just feel kind of stupid for feeling so scared that something worse was wrong with me. A kidney stone isn't a good thing, but it's very common. I've had them before, and it's much better than the alternative. I just feel bad because I have worried a lot of you. A lot of you have reached out to me and been so sweet and so kind and so supportive.
I doubt it. Is she completely oblivious to the fact that she's sitting there at a weight of, let's say, 650? Look at those shoulders alone. Look at all the ailments she talked about over the years. And here she is again, sitting there, trying to repeat what a doctor said or what happened concerning a doctor's visit. Sounds like a toddler trying to repeat it, and tries to give the impression that there's nothing to be worried about. Dude, she could croak at any moment at that size and with as little exercise as she's getting, and with the way she's not watching what she's eating or drinking.
And it like makes me emotional, and I just appreciate so many of you. You guys have no idea like the good vibes and thoughts, and I know that I don't believe in God, as I am agnostic, but so many of you have prayed for me, and in my opinion that's just another version of sending out positive thoughts. So all the positive thoughts, all the positive vibes, I have felt them so much recently, and I just appreciate you guys so much.
Okay, but the trauma dumping needs to stop. You know what I'm saying? There are people in the audience that are kind of sensitive, and with the way you've been stringing them along over a decade now, you need to stop. You need to find a way how to deal with life without turning the camera on. I understand you need the money. You have no other way of making any money. Maybe get an OnlyFans and shake your booty a little. I don't know. You kind of, do it frequently on TikTok. Just take them off TikTok and do it on OnlyFans, and get money that way. That way you don't have to trauma dump on the internet.
And I really hope that it is just this massive kidney stone.
It's not just that, Amber. It is your weight of well over 600 pounds. It is your hair thinning. It is your skin getting less flexible. You look stuffed like a turkey on Thanksgiving. I mean, there's gotta come a time where you understand that there's a need for actions. And we all know who I'm talking to here. They don't care. Neither Amber nor Chantal care about their health or about their weight. They gonna keep stuffing face just like Life by Jen did until they croak.
It's causing these issues, and from the looks of it, it is. I'm just really glad that I've chosen to quit smoking. I have chosen to drink nothing but water.
I don't believe that for 1 second.
Yeah, I had a small icy at the
There you go, and you have them frequently. Just be honest about it.
movie theater, like recently, like over a week ago, but it's like, I'm not gonna be perfect, but like
You've been saying that for not so many, but several years now. You need to start making changes. Saying that you're not perfect and continuing your incredibly ignorant ways when it comes to how you treat your body is absolutely idiotic. You're gonna have to make changes or you're gonna croak.
I no longer drink soda, and I am making better changes to my life every
No, honey bun, sweetie pie, you are not. Because we can see you. We see the way you look. Okay?
single day, and wow, I just feel super relieved, and it's like,
Oh, you're not worried about the over 600 pounds body weight, but you are feeling relieved that it's not cancer. So to celebrate, you're going to continue your unhealthy ways. I don't care anymore, guys. I do not care. They can do with their lives what they want to do. It's just hilarious how they keep showing up with these stories, and everybody, please care and send me positive vibes because I'm going through something, and they're always going through something, always. I mean, guys, I've had some drama in my life, but at my age, I haven't had as much drama in my entire life as they claim to have on a daily basis, on a monthly basis. It just keeps going.
I just love life. I love life
No, you do not. If you loved life, you would try to stay on this planet in this form as long as you can. You're not trying to do that.
so much, and life is beautiful.
No, in your case, it is no longer beautiful. You can barely walk, you have to cut out your heavy breathing, and you keep lying for a living. Your life's gotta suck.
It can be hard, but it's like worth it. And
Oh, it's worth yeah, make changes. Make changes. If life is worth it, if you want to continue living, make changes.
like I said, I thought I was going towards doom. I thought it was my end.
There is impending doom in your life. I'm not a fortune teller, but it is coming your way because life operates that way. You cannot stay ignorant for decades on end and not have the universe shake you awake.
During my whole uterine cancer journey, I completely disassociated. It's almost as if it didn't even happen to me as a
Because it didn't, and look at the look on her face. It did not happen to her. It did absolutely not happen to her.
person. So I feel like that's why like so many people when they're like, Amberlynn, wasn't that your rock bottom? Like what happened truly?
Your rock bottom, what they talk about your rock bottom was that you stooped so low as to lie about having cancer, just because you thought that that would get the reaction channels to back up and for your views to go back up, and that did not happen. And still you're using cancer again.
Honestly, it's because I disassociated the whole time. I felt unreal.
No, you thought of your grandmother who has been or has had lied about having cancer too, and that's where you got the idea. And you told Nicocado Avocado prior to even mentioning it on your channel. You're a piece of shit for doing that. There are so many millions of people on this planet that suffer from cancer or that have already died from cancer, and here is that fat cow saying that she ever had cancer. Could never prove it. The little bit of proof that she showed was fabricated and false. She had precancerous cells. There was no cancer diagnosed, and she just keeps it going.
I felt like I was in dreamland, more so a nightmare, but it just didn't feel like it was happening to me.
Your entire life seems to be a nightmare. Only some kind of delusion keeps you from grasping that. We've often talked about it in my comment section. If she had the intelligence and the self-awareness to realize what kind of situation she's gotten herself in, I doubt she would be able to take it. That's all I'm gonna say.
And during this whole thing of me being really scared that my cancer did come back, I had moments
It can't come back when you haven't been diagnosed with it. Stop saying it. You're gonna manifest it that way, that's for sure.
where I did disassociate, but
Because if you keep talking about having had cancer, that's gonna manifest in your body. Watch.
for the most part, I have felt every fear. I have felt so scared.
And Amber, if you're watching and you're not getting it, I'm not even listening to you right now. We speak words and they're being spelled because they are spells. You literally speak spells onto your life, and when you keep mentioning the cancer, you need to stop saying it for your own good. You think you're doing yourself a favor, and you think people are watching because of that. What you're doing is you're actively manifesting cancer in your life. Just keep it going and see what happens.
I have gone through so much regret and just like
No, you have never gone through regret, because none of the mistakes you've made that we've seen, which were horrific actions that you've documented on your channel, you have neither acknowledged them nor apologized for them nor not repeated them again.
thinking back to like everything I should have done after being diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, but here you are sitting at 600 something pounds. You were supposed to lose weight. That is always a good call. When you try to make people believe that you were diagnosed with cancer, you do not continue to eat fried foods and foods that are known to cause cancer, and smile at the camera. You and Chantal are idiots for doing that, and you've deserved everything that's coming your way.
And I was like, fuck, I might have really fucked up.
You already have. It's already too late. I doubt that you or Chantal have any way of, even with changes you could possibly make in your life, to extend your life significantly. you know?
It's like just feeling all those things and having this scare, like it just really puts things into perspective for me. And
Stop exploiting it for monetary gain, Amber. You need to get off the internet and fix your life.
I just want to continue making positive choices in my life.
Yeah, continue doing that while you're sitting there as big as a couch, sitting on your couch. Continue talking about how you're making healthy changes. I believe you.
I'm not the beacon of health. I have health problems.
No, you are the exact opposite of that. You are the cautionary tale of what happens when you never pay attention to what doctors are telling you. That's what sits in front of us. That's what that looks like. That's what that sounds like.
I'm 33 years old, and every day I just get older. I don't want to continue looking back saying, I should have done that. I should have changed then.
No, you should be in the moment and say, I'm fucking myself actively every single day, and I need to stop.
So there's really only one thing I can do moving forward, and that is just be better.
Yeah, she always says, for years she's been saying that and has not gotten better. She's been getting bigger. Maybe she has confused the definitions of those two words.
Going to bingo with my mom, and instead
Of course you are. And then you're gonna go out and have something to eat because you are that dense.
of getting a large Diet Coke as much as I want to,
Okay.
I'm gonna get a water. There's tons of water options, and I'm like, which one do I want? All right, I think I'm gonna get this guy right here. Pure water.
Pure? It says pure. I'm not sure why you didn't read it the same way.
There's this store next to the bingo place, and my mom's looking at it through the window because it's closed. Someone made their cat out of rocks, and it says, my cat rocks. Get it? So I'm currently outside with Twinkie, but I just want to let you know that I won
Oh, so mommy brought Twinkie, huh? That's nice of her.
at bingo 3 times. I literally have no idea how it happened, but it did. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll win multiple times a night, but then I won't win for months. It doesn't make sense. So I want to give just a little bit of an update on Semaglutide and how I'm doing on
See that smirk already because she's lying her ass off?
it. So tomorrow is actually going to be my 3rd shot, and so far it's doing the job, but
No, it's not. Look at yourself. You can't be this ignorant. I know you've mentioned body dysmorphia before and how you are not realizing how huge you actually are and how grotesque you look, which is the only explanation in my books why you keep looking into the viewfinder and you're not constantly in shock. But yeah, girl,
also, like I've said, I've been sober, so I no longer have
I doubt that too.
those like munchies bothering me every single day and night. But it's every hour I'm having to say no.
But you're saying no.
It's like some people are like, okay, you said no for 2 weeks. Cool. But it's like, how many hours are in 2 weeks? That's how many times I've had to say no. Because it's every hour where it's like, should I order takeout? Should I get a candy bar? Should I get some chips? I've noticed since being sober and also taking semaglutide, I'm able to have things like this. You guys saw me.
Unbelievable. Where is that mother of hers? Why is she not walking into frame, smacking that bag out of her hand, pointing her finger at Amber's face and saying, no, absolutely not?
When I hauled this, they are sour cream and onion corn puffs, and I love them.
And now you're popping them into your mouth just casually as if you don't have any worries in the world. What a pig you are.
They're so good. But
Yeah, they're so good and they're making you fat. Look at yourself. You're stuffed to the brim with toxins. Do you not feel sorry for your body?
I'm able to enjoy a few and then move on.
How many bags have you bought already? Which bag is this? The 4th bag already that you're holding up? You are full of shit, and you know how I know? Look at yourself. You can tell us all you want that you're losing weight when you're never losing any weight. You're getting bigger and bigger. Why are you lying so much?
with my day. Food is not like consuming my mind anymore.
Same speech from last year in February or whatever. She fixed her food addiction.
Right now, my relationship with food isn't complicated at all. This is the healthiest, mindset wise, the healthiest I have been with food, I think, my whole life.
What a joke she is.
Like, I no longer have like food noise. No, things aren't perfect. I would say Wednesday I was the hungriest. I don't really know
Hungriest? The hungriest?
what that was about.
You'd think the 600-pounder with as much time as she's invested into eating throughout her life. You know how they say we sleep away a third of our life? Imagine the other 2/3 in her case are occupied by eating. You'd think she can pronounce the word hungry.
Oh, it wasn't like physical hunger. It was a lot of like head hunger. So
Are you watching your old vlogs again
I'm never on track and I'm never losing weight.
and holding the same TED Talks here because I'm not buying it? And if you don't stop, I'm gonna cut you off.
So the food noise does disappear. Sometimes it sneaks its little head in there, but
God, you're so obnoxious and annoying. And trying to be a know-it-all and keep stuffing in your face these whatever. Do whatever you want. You're on the fast track to the incinerator and we're just here to watch. Keep going.
thankfully, like, I get fuller faster now. It's just, I feel great.
What an idiot. She should be smacked for that.
Honestly, I feel great. Like, denial, denial, denial. Like, this is the very same bag that I hauled.
Absolutely not. I'm guessing the 4th or 5th because they tasted so great. So she downs a bag in one sitting. Because look at her. She has the room. I can't remember what exactly Dr. Now said. But he showed a stomach before. And he said that he got the permission to show that stomach. That stomach was the size of a basketball. Let that sink in. A basketball. Now imagine how much room she has in her stomach for all of that, and on a daily basis she keeps stretching that stomach.
And if it wasn't for the semaglutide, if it wasn't for me being sober, this bag would have been gone.
It's been done, gone. It's been gone. We know that, and you're a liar.
Like night 2. It's just like little changes like that. I'm just like,
That you cannot make, not even little changes you can make. That's why you're standing here looking as big as you do. And a few minutes ago you were sitting there as big as a couch, sitting on your couch. That is pathetic. I mean, there's gotta be some kind of really morbid delusion going on that she doesn't see what we see.
okay, I'm feeling good.
No, you're not feeling good. Not at all. You have one breakdown after another. You have anxiety attacks and you're lying your ass off. And the fact that you're putting a water bottle in your face right now doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you're not drinking sodas all day long. Miss me with all of that bullshit. Look at yourself. Your body is telling the story you're not willing to stand behind.
Cold water.
It slaps or what?
I slept on it for a long time. All right, you guys, so it is that time where it's the end of my vlog, so we're gonna do some questions of the day.
Hit me. Question she would like to answer, and that's why she's pretending that somebody asked her those questions.
If you're not hungry, then why are you eating, girl? I can't. So I think they're talking about this clip. All right, you guys, I currently have some chicken in the air fryer, and now I'm just gonna come up with some
Yeah, and then she said she's not hungry, but somebody told her she still needs to eat.
concoction to go on the side. I'm currently not really hungry, so
Hungry?
I was told though that I do need to eat.
Yeah, a 600-pounder needs to continue eating to wreck their lives. That is correct.
So I haven't ate all day. I've been
Eat then, you idiot.
awake for hours, at least like 6 hours. So when you're on semaglutide, sometimes you literally are not hungry. You have to like force yourself to eat.
No, you do not. You do not. You take advantage of the fact that you do not feel hungry.
And I was told by the person who prescribes me semaglutide that I need to eat. I need to get in my protein. I need to get in my veggies. I know that I am over 400 pounds, but there are nutrients.
What? What? Over 400 pounds? What is she talking about? You are over 600.
That I do need in my body. Would the Ozempic be worsening whatever was happening with your health before you started taking it? No, there has been no correlation whatsoever. Are we not going to talk about the fact that the camera for weigh-ins is always in the same spot every time? Yes, that's because I put my camera in the same spot every single time.
And you're also faking your weigh-ins. We haven't seen a real weigh-in since, I can't even remember, was it 2019?
Who is Valentine? Valentine is my girlfriend.
Imaginary, that is.
Is it true that you just had precancerous cells and not actually cancer?
That is correct.
I was diagnosed with actual cancer.
No, you were not. And now you're manifesting it within one vlog. You are talking about it so much, you're going to manifest cancer into your body. Your body cells are listening and you keep saying it.
The technical term for it is
words are spells.
endometrial adenocarcinoma. I was at stage 1, grade 2. So it's cancer in the womb, which is uterine cancer.
Lies, 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 lies.
That is what I had and what I was diagnosed with.
You're gonna be diagnosed with something if you keep mentioning something you haven't had.
I had a stage, a grade. So what was happening was my cancer was traveling so far into the uterine wall that it was going into my muscles.
Bullshit.
It was not precancerous.
It was precancerous and you just came home and ran with it.
Actual cancer.
Nope, it was not.
That's very much the reason why I've been having a lot of anxiety.
No, you have anxiety because you lie your ass off in front of a large audience. Well, I don't want to say large. I mean, she used to have over the views she pulled in were over 100,000 a video. I was there, I saw it, and now it's only 10,000. And look at Chantal's views. You know, you've been lying to your audience, no matter how large the audience is. You've been putting this out there into the universe that you are not an honest person and you're trying to portray somebody you are not, and the universe is going to teach you that lesson.
Around the fact that my cancer could have spread, and thankfully it did not.
Because you were never diagnosed with cancer, that is why.
This is unfortunately something that I'm going to have to deal with for the rest of my life.
You're gonna have to deal with cancer soon if you don't stop mentioning it.
Anyone can get cancer, but someone who has had cancer before, it's easier for it to happen again.
She keeps blinking. Look at that smirk. She's an idiot. She's gonna pay for that. There are people actively suffering and people that have already died from cancer, and she's here lying about it. That's gonna backfire, Amber.
Anyways, I'm going to end this video.
Okay, bye. Yeah, not impressed, still lying. I'm not sure why. I forever not understand why she needs to lie this much. It doesn't get her views to go up. And instead of thinking, when I'm being a bitch, my views don't go up. Maybe I should try to be authentic and actually save my life. I don't know, maybe watch what I'm eating or drinking and not lie so much, because I actually realized that the human race is evolving, and so a lot of people out here have empathic qualities where they can tell if I'm lying or not, even though they cannot possibly have proof for me lying. If she realized that, she would try something else, but no, she keeps going. She keeps on that track of lying, infuriating the masses, talking about cancer, throwing her mom under the bus, making up an imaginary girlfriend just because she can't handle her 2 other girlfriends having a normal life. Well, what's normal nowadays? But, you know, enjoying their lives, and she cannot. And so I'm out. Thank you for listening to this with me. I should have cut her off. I should have just said, yeah, she's still lying, and not played her voice, but I did it again. And so, hey, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.